Live from the manual control bunker, grab a bag of peanuts and a cold glass of prune juice. Pull up a stool and prepare yourself for
Dextra's Daily News.
A solid 2-hour-long log of hot, steaming gameplay from my favorite employer.
Manners. Dextra.
On. Greetings, mercenaries, mech warriors, and the merely curious. Manus Dextra here with another live episode of my complete walkthrough for MechWarrior 5. The last episode, which is now time-stamped for your efficient viewing pleasure, we started off steamrolling through Tikhonov and finished off by establishing a forward operating base on our next objective, Tigress IV. In this episode, we'll pick up right where we left off. If you're watching this in the future, you can check the description for timestamps to points of interest, but for now, you'll just have to saddle up, buttercups, as we get going. Alright, let's see what Marshal Jagoff has for us to do today. Lancers, fantastic work demolishing Kerr's intruders. Crushing a Premier Lao assault command is no easy feat, even for the best mech regiment out there. Our success is a testament to all your hard work and training throughout the past year. A successful ambush like that could have utterly destroyed us, but even with our significant losses, everyone should be proud that they rose to the challenge and fought off oblivion together. Unfortunately, our brothers and sisters in the 3rd were not so fortunate. Their battalions have been held close to their DZ by relentless assaults from Warrior House Hiritsu and Laurel's Legion. And to make matters worse, their Mio liaisons believe that both units are massing their forces with remaining survivors of Kerr's intruders to make a play at overrunning their position. Marshal Pedroza believes that the 3rd still has the manpower to hold the line on her own, leaving our main objective open for assault. We have an opportunity to take the city with minimal bloodshed while the 3rd holds the line. So once Lao commits to their attack, that will be our signal to move against our objective. Commander, your forces are in better shape than the rest of the battalion, so you will spearhead an assault against a centralized power plant whose fusion generators power the entire region. Blacking out the region's power will put pressure on Madrasa Laurel to surrender the planet without further bloodshed. The remaining Lancers will run a support role on this operation, securing the perimeter and preventing hostile reinforcements. Good luck. All right. $270 tons. Go ahead and spend our points the way we've been spending them. All right. So what do we want to put in here? Yeah, so these are all... These are all pretty fast. I think we're going to go ahead and try this. Hopefully I don't regret not bringing something a little faster, but I don't think I will. Looks like everybody will get, I think everybody will get fixed. Yeah, we got 30 days. Let's go ahead and drop with these. All right.
Commander, I'm showing hostiles.
Marshal Davian, Lao forces are making their move. You're clear to make your play.
Roger, Marshal Pedroza. Okay, Commander. Our brothers in the 3rd Crucis are now defending a Liao counteroffensive. While they hold Confederation forces at bay, we're clear to make our play against the 4 cities. The region is dependent on a number of large fusion generators that power the entirety of the grid from a centralized power plant. In order to minimize civilian casualties, we want your lance to move quickly and neutralize these generators. Make your way to the marked nav point and destroy all the marked generators. My forces will move to blockade the city and draw out existing defenders.
Yeah, so my Tango.
Good luck, Commander.
Something don't sit right with me. Won't taking out the fusion generators just lead to more suffering for these people?
We consider this our most humane option. Our hope is to avoid the potential bloodshed of 2 whole mech regiments descending into the city to defend it. By having a single lance take out the generators, we're hopeful that Mandrissa Laurel will surrender her world to prevent more bloodshed.
Acquired.
There's the power plants, Commander. Let's get to work. That's one down. Now on to the next. Jackson, Hellsaristu and Legion mech forces have broken through our lines. We need help immediately.
Damn it! Jesse, I'm rerouting our heavy battalion to assist. They should be at your location in 15 minutes. Try to hold out till then. Commander, I need to break our blockade to help the 3rd, so be advised. Enemy reinforcements may break through.
New target, assassin.
Lance, so my Tango.
Copy. The commander's target is our target. Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up. Marshal Davian, this is 3rd Crucis Command. Infantry from Hellsaristu have broken into the rear line and are attacking our command centers. We're putting up resistance, but we can't do it alone. Requesting 2nd Lancer's unit to reinforce.
Yeah, I
Jesse,
remember
our
this one
forces
last
are
time.
already
This
committed
is...
to our assault on the 4 cities. Deviating from the mission plan could throw the entire attack into disarray. Request denied.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Jackson, my command center. It's been hit by heavy autocannon fire. Heavy infantry raided our headquarters shortly afterwards. They got our MIIO code books.
No! God damn it all! If the Maskirovka decrypt those code books, it could completely compromise Operation Rat.
2nd, Galax armor. Tied down. Marshal Davian. Jackson! I'm sorry.
Marshal Petroza! Jesse! Shit, we
damn
lost
it.
comms.
Yeah.
Commander, I'm rerouting to support the 3rd. Rihanna, I'm appointing you operational commander of this mission. Finish this, then fall back to our position.
Understood, Marshal. Good hunting.
Leave it to Davian dogs to threaten innocent people's livelihood in order to take what isn't theirs. We'll make you regret attacking our home planet.
Hostile transport ship coming in.
Yeah. Get those. I think we got, what, 4 more of these things to get? Damn it. Alright, what do we got left?
Target acquired. Incoming missile.
Yeah, so much Tango. Alright. Damn, we got 3 more of those. Show map. Got it.
New
Close map.
target, Archer.
Yep. Where the hell those things are?
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Hostile mech down.
That's one.
Targets neutralized.
Damn, where the hell is it? I remember this being a big giant pain in the ass, just like this last time. There it is.
Kill for me. No, right arm destroyed.
Ah, shit. Where is it? Ah, is that it right there? There it is. Damn, I can't believe that.
Kestrel Lancers, fall back to your designated exfil sites and prepare to regroup at Marshal Davion's position.
Well, that was not good. Last form on me.
Getting into formation, Commander.
Yeah, well.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Damn. Yeah, I remember having a lot of trouble finding those generators last time I played, but boy, that was not good. And looks like the rifleman's probably going to be down for the rest of the operation, although that's not a huge loss. Looks like everybody else is holding up okay, considering. Ka.
We've got you, Commander. Load up, and then let's get to Marshal Davion's position.
Well. Huh. Yeah, we'll go over. I did some instant action drops with the Cyclops, and I think I've got a good build. I don't think I want to run it though. It may turn out to be a good fire support mech though. We'll look over it. We'll look it over here in a minute. Yikes. Yeah, the rifleman would have been okay if I hadn't been circling that last generator like a dumbass, not able to find it, but oh well. Let's see what they look like here. Go ahead and yeah. All right. Yeah, so what I finally did for the Cyclops, and it's still cooking, so we can't look at it. But what I finally did with that though is I went ahead and I set it up with an LRM-5 and an LRM-10, and then I replaced its main gun with a UAC-5 because that was really it seemed like the best gun I could put in there as far as tonnage and everything, and we'll see if that's going to be enough firepower. I wanted to try it with a heavy rifle, but I don't have any. I've got a good heavy rifle, but I just don't have any ammo bins for it. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. right now, we might as well go ahead and do this next drop. All right. Lancers, I won't mince words. We are in a nightmare scenario. Tell me about it. House Hiritsu's elite commandos were able to raid Marshal Pedrosa's command center and get away with her battalion's encrypted Ministry of Information, Intelligence, and Operations codebook. If decrypted, House Lao will be able to decode Davian wideband comm chatter and any transmissions sent to any Comstar facility on occupied planetary networks. The entire security of Operation Rat could be in jeopardy. Our MEO liaison believes that the encrypted codebook data packets are now in the hands of Miss Maskrova, the Capellan State Intelligence Service. Our spies have reported that since the start of the war, Maskarova has been struggling to keep up and verify the flood of report and information pouring into Cyan every day. The head of Maskarova's crisis team, Justin Zhang, is said to have instigated rules requiring local and regional verification of any new intelligence data before being forwarded to Cyan to ensure that verified critical intel to the capital isn't buried by a mountain of minor unverified reports. Because of this, our MEO liaison believes that the codebooks will stay on Tigress until they are decoded or verified by some other means, which means there is still hope that we can still intercept the third cruise's stolen codebooks before they are allowed to transmit them to Cyan. Commander, we cannot allow those codebooks to get off world. Once we identify the location of Maskarova, we'll need you to act swiftly and eliminate any data relay satellites that can transmit the codebook data packs to a jump ship or Comstar. I'll need your unit to be ready at a moment's notice the second we identify where they are holding the codebooks. Prepare your Lance for rapid deployment the moment we can verify the facility that is housing the codebooks. All right, man, I get it. You want us to be on standby. Unfortunately, I will not be able to commit additional forces, of course not, to reinforce you for this mission, Commander. The Kestrel Lancer's primary objective of bringing the system into the fold has not changed, and for now, House Hiritsu and Laurel's legions still maintain control of Tigress. I'm trusting that you and Rihanna are the only ones capable of getting this done without much support from the rest of the second cruises. Don't let us down, Commander. Well, let's see if we can do better with... Yeah, looks like it's another raid. Let's see if we can do that better this time. Yep. All right. Let's see what we can put in here. Yep, I think we'll do that for raid. Yeah, he's another fast mover. He might be able to help me out a little bit on some of that. I think this is how we're going to do it. All right. Yes, crap. So we got a bunch of... Show map. Show map.
Commander, it's of the utmost importance that you stop the Maskarovka from decrypting those
Close map.
codebooks. With them, they can decrypt our reports and significantly stifle Operation Rat security, putting not just our lives, but all Federated Suns forces at risk. Our MEO liaison has relayed the locations of known Maskarovka relay stations in the system's capital of Jianfeng. We need them destroyed ASAP before they decode and transmit the data to Comstar. They'll know what we're up to the second we start taking down their relay stations. So timing is of the utmost importance in this mission, Commander. Good luck.
Might regret I didn't bring some faster mechs for this, but guess we'll find out. Go get this one first.
Target acquired.
Lance on my Tango.
All units, hostile mix inbound. Federated suspect mix just destroyed one of our relay stations. They must be under their code books. We need to complete the decryption process and get this out to Comstar. Set up an active line to represent our war. Once the decryption is complete, send the package out to Comstar immediately.
Looks like the Liao forces know what you're up to. It's now even
Lance,
more
on my Tango.
critical to carry out this operation quickly.
Federated forces. They were attempting to hold our transmissions of vital intelligence for the Chancellor. I need whatever Fusiliers forces you can spare to store these veterans as long as possible.
Sounds like they're calling in the cavalry, Commander. Let's hurry it up here.
Target acquired.
We just lost another relay station. How are we doing on that decryption? Demi-Presenter boy standing by and waiting on our delivery. We are running out of time.
New target, Spider.
Like everybody else is still doing all right behind us.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
No time left. Begin forwarding the entire encrypted package to Comstar now. We cannot risk the codes returning to Federate hands.
Damn it! It's now or never, Commander. We need to
Lance,
stop those
on my
transmissions
Tango.
before they complete their handoff. Get this job done now!
Target destroyed. New target, Shadowhawk.
Yeah!
Yes! You veterans are too late. The package is in the hands of Comstar. Your illegal annexation of Capellan territory ends now.
All right, Commander. Fall back. The Lancers will soon be able to spare a mech company to deal with this rabble later. Return to base and we'll plan our next moves.
Lance, form on me.
Roger, moving in fire.
We can get out of here before the other archer gets shot up too bad. Looks like everybody else is doing fairly good.
Add one more to my kill count.
Come on.
Prepping for extraction now, Commander. We'll see what Marshal Davion has planned for us once we relink with the rest of the Lancers.
Yeah, I guess we'll take that. And everything else. Well, payout's not too bad. Yep, that doesn't look near as bad as I thought it was. I was kind of worried about the archer, but yeah, I think that was a good drop. All right, Commander, thanks for taking this debriefing with me in private. After your extraction, our support infantry moved to capture all Maskarova facilities. Our MEO liaisons has reviewed the intel collected, and we've determined that the Maskarova was ordered to verify their prize before they would be allowed to forward the data packets up to Cyan. Thanks to your intervention, they were unable to do so. In their panic, they did the only thing that they could do to get the message off world, transmitting the fully encrypted data packets through Comstar. Under Justin Zhang's mandates, they couldn't forward the package directly to Cyan. They needed to forward their reports to their commonality regional capital for processing and verification. Normally, this would have been Tikhonov had we not already conquered it. So instead, they were forced to transmit their packages to the capital of their neighboring commonality. They transmitted the code books to Sarna. Oh yeah, Sarna, here we come. Little did they know that Sarna is already a marked target for the 5th wave of Operation Rat. House Davian's COC has just decided that the 5th Citrus Fusiliers and a pair of mercenary battalions will be the units that take Sarna. The Fusiliers are already looking for some payback after the Lao ambassador to New Sirtis kidnapped Duke Michael Davian 15 days ago when CID attempted to arrest the ambassador for espionage. Commander, I'm invoking your position within the Kestrel Lancers as a Special Ops battle mech company and ordering you to assemble your troops and prepare to depart for Sarna on your own. With Marshal Pedroza injured, she has been recalled to New Avalon to report to the MEO director there, Quintus Allard, to alert him of our situation personally. In her absence, I am needed here to secure Tigress with the rest of the 2nd and 3rd cruises. Unfortunately, the only support I can give at the moment is a freshly repaired Zeus whose pilot was KIA during the Kurz intruder ambush. While I'm still attempting to charter a jump ship route for the task, be ready to depart from Tigress in no more than 7 days. I'll have more information for you prior to your departure. Until you meet up with the 5th Citrus Fusiliers, you will be on your own, so prepare your forces for anything and everything. Make sure you stock up on provisions from the market and begin all refits and repairs prior to leaving for Sarna. We'll discuss further details when I have them. All right. Be nice if that Zeus is packed full of double heat sinks too, but somehow I doubt it. All right. These guys repaired. All right. See about this. Yep. Too much firepower in the arms and no double heat sinks. I think we can do better than this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna send that to cold storage for now. I think we got better mechs on the floor already, so I think that's what we're going to leave with. Let's see. Yeah, Rifleman's still got a month. 20 days on the Archer. I think everything else is in pretty good shape. So check over equipment. find a use for that. Yep, still looking for a stalker. Unfortunately, don't see one. All right. Go ahead and oh, 3 more double heat sinks. That's good. All right, let's check these cantina missions before we... It's got a double heat sink. Okay, both of those. I think we'll go for that one. All right. So I think we're ready to depart. As soon as we say goodbye to this guy, I guess. Commander, I've tried contacting both the COC and the Fusiliers to alert them to our plight, but since their impending invasion of Sarna is considered top secret, their entire unit is operating under a communications blackout until they secure Sarna. But by that time, it could be too late for us. We will need to dispatch you to Sarna on your own. Your mission will be to link up with the 5th Sirtis Fusiliers Combat Commander, General Gordon Hartstone, or the Battle Mech Regiment Commander, Colonel Anthony Harkness, and deliver this paragraphed message from myself explaining our situation. Once you've made contact with them, your objective on Sarna is to find the location of Sarna's Maskarova headquarters and demolish it before they can decrypt the 3rd Crucis codebook. See if General Hartstone or Colonel Harkness can spare some forces to support you once you've made contact. Unfortunately, due to Sarna's distance through hostile space and with jump ship availability being in short supply, the best we could muster for you is a route that will take over 3 months before you arrive at Sarna, and another 16 days traveling from the jump point to the planet itself. By the time you touch down, it will be almost a month after the Fusiliers have initiated their invasion of the planet. If everything goes well, by the time you reach Sarna, they should have a strong foothold established in system. Commander, until you make contact with the Fusiliers, you will be on your own with no support. So, I need to ask, are you absolutely sure that you have all your mechs and equipment queued for refits during this journey? I have no idea what the situation on Sarna will look like by the time you arrive, so be sure that you have collected all the provisions prior to departing. Godspeed, Commander. Alright, let's get the hell away from this guy. He talks too much.
Sarna, capital system of the Sarna Commonality, and one of the jewels of the Capellan Confederation. For centuries, Sarna had been a beacon of industry and technological sophistication, once housing large populous cities across all of its continents, feeding a healthy commercial manufacturing industry. But, like the rest of the Innisphere, the succession wars brought death and destruction to Sarna. Today, although it's only a shadow of its former self, it remains an important world. Its aerospace and dropship manufacturing centers combined with its centralized location in Capellan space, have made it a prime target for the Federated Sun's ongoing invasion of the Confederation. House Davion has charged the elite 5th Certis Fusiliers with taking Sarna. In order to complete our mission, we will first need to make contact with their commanding officers, General Gordon Hartstone and Colonel Anthony Harkness. But something seems to be wrong. Although we jumped into the system 7 days ago, I have not yet been able to hail anyone on the wideband Federated Sun's command channel. I'm getting nothing but silence every time I try. Even more disturbing, the local news is reporting that the Fusiliers have attacked and destroyed Sarna's HPG relay station, which has cut the system out of contact with the rest of the inner sphere, spreading panic among Sarna's populace. Our mission to recover the stolen MEO codebooks is far too important for us to abandon. Whatever the odds, we must make contact with the 5th Certis Fusiliers and request their assistance in finding and destroying the stolen codebooks. Otherwise, the entire security of Operation Rat could be compromised. Let's just hope we're not too late.
Oh yeah, that's bringing back some unpleasant memories. I think this is where the campaign starts getting a bit more difficult. Oh, we need to check out this black market though. I need some ammo bins for a heavy rifle. Take them all. All right. No pilots to hire. And, oh, got mechs we can buy. Still no stalkers, though, looks like. Oh, there it is, man. We really, let's see. This has got, so we got 4 missile pods. See what else we got here. Yep. I think we're gonna have to buy this. Even with the 20% markup. All right, let's see if we can get this thing, get a refit started on this. Yeah, Stalker is really slow, but man, is it good fire support, and we're gonna need it, I'm afraid. Yeah, I've been holding my breath waiting for a stalker to show up, and this is actually a pretty good one. I kind of I would have settled for large missile pods and no large lasers here, but yeah, we could work with this too. And this will definitely be when we start doing some of those really tough missions towards the end of the campaign. This is probably going to be my mech. And right now, I think we're going to add probably at least 3 tons. Let me go ahead. I think we're going to go ahead and go for 4. All right. And we got a lot of double heat sinks too, so yeah, let's go ahead and tempted to put those PPCs in there, but I think we're going to go There, let's go ahead and throw some double heat sinks in here. We need to get some cooling set up. Definitely not going to put a double heat sink in the arm here, so I guess we'll have to finish this out with a single. Yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to try it like that. Yeah, I could definitely, for that kind of setup right there, I think I can put up with the 48 kph. God. Gets ready in time. I don't know what else we're going to do. All right. Yeah, it probably would have been a good idea to move that ammo around like you're saying. I don't think I'm going to backtrack at this point, though. I think we're going to see what Rihanna wants us to do. All right, Sarna, Part 1. We're on our final approach to Sarna, and I'm still getting nothing from the Davian Command channel. All right, so, yeah, looks like we've heard all this before. All right. Wait a minute, Commander, I'm just beginning to get a read on the 5th Certus Fusiliers encoded channel. It's incredibly faint. They appear to be sending an SOS. Oh yeah. The message is only a single set of coordinates accompanied by a single repeating text transmission. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is the 5th Syrtis Fusiliers calling for assistance from any forces loyal to the Federated Suns. We are in need of assistance at the following coordinates. No holovid, no audio, and no declaration of any kind of identification. And the signal on this is so faint, I can't even get a read on anything beyond the next transmission and the coordinates. I don't like this, Commander. I don't like it one bit. Unfortunately, these coordinates are the only lead we have to finding the Fusiliers. And we need those code books and their help, or everything will be lost. If this signal is legitimate, we'll need to assist the Fusiliers and make contact with General Heartstone and Colonel Harkness if we're going to have any hope of completing our mission. But be extremely cautious, Commander. This has all the markings of a trap to lure Davian loyalists into an ambush. I would not risk our most effective mechs until we have a better idea for what's going on. If it's as bad as it looks, we're going to need to prepare for the long haul. Yep, I remember that part. All right. All right, now we can get more, this is good. I think we're going to go ahead and crank up these salvage points. Yeah. $290. We'll try out the Battle Master. We can probably do better than the Shadowhawk here too. Yes, we got the Archer and their fire supports, I think. Yeah, we'll put the Rifleman back in there. That'll work. So we'll have the Archer, a Rifleman for fire support, and me and the Grasshopper up front. I think that'll work. All right.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Commander, the communications disarray caused by the Comstar HPG relay station's destruction has allowed us to land on Sarna undetected. But I'm still not getting any responses on the Federated Suns wideband. The only thing we're detecting is a faint SOS signal from the 5th Syrtis Fusilier. I've marked its approximate location on your HUD. If there are any Federation forces out there, we need to make contact with them ASAP if we are to have any hope of surviving this deep into Capellan territory. But be on your guard, Commander. This SOS signal could be a trap.
Yeah. Hang on, we need to see what the hell is going on with these. All right. Yeah, we don't think we like that. I'll do that. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Or maybe back changing that in a minute, but let's try that. All right. I don't lose anybody back there. Show map. Close map.
They appear to be members of the Fusiliers, transmitting IFF frequencies to them now. Let's go up and introduce ourselves.
Incoming mechs, stay where you are. Your IFF says you're with the 2nd Cruises Lancers. Why are the Lancers here on Sarna?
The Lancers aren't here in force, it's only us. We're here on special assignment from Marshal Jackson Davion. We have an urgent matter to discuss with General Heartstone.
He's gone. We believe he's been KIA.
What about Colonel Harkness?
Definitely KIA. His Marauder was bombarded by Inferno missiles. When he tried to punch out, Inferno gel poured into his cockpit and burned him alive.
Who's in charge here then?
You're looking at her. Captain Alana Damu, 5th Certus Fusiliers, 1st Battalion. And as much as I would love to know why you're here, that is going to have to wait. We've got bigger problems at the moment. We're waiting on our salvage teams to strip this Gazelle for any surviving provisions. We're not going to make it much longer if we can't salvage as much of its supplies as we can. We're detecting Liao forces converging on our position. They must have tracked your approach here. Lancers, my men are exhausted and stretched to the brink. I cannot afford to lose any more of them. Help us fight through this with minimal losses, and I'll see what I can do about helping you with your special assignment.
We're on it, Captain.
Enemy mech.
New target, Marauder. Target acquired.
Lance on my tango.
We're on your target, Commander.
I'm reading more Liao forces on approach. Captain Damu, do you have dropship support to extract your unit?
Ah, shit. Sorry, guys.
No. Our dropship support was destroyed in low orbit shortly after we made planetfall. We've been tracking down and salvaging whatever supplies we can from as many of the downed support dropships we could find. I'll be straight with you. After a solid month of dodging hostile forces, we're on our last legs.
What happened here?
Sarna was a trap. Our MEO intelligence was completely inaccurate. They said that the system was only defended by a few regiments of militia with possible light mech reserve support. What we ended up getting was all 4 regiments of McCarran's armored cavalry. They waited for us to make planetfall before attacking our dropships as they tried to return to a low orbit, trapping all of us on this rock. Then, their mech and vehicle forces pinned us against the Grey River and slaughtered everyone. Only a handful of us were able to make it out. If we don't secure these supplies, we won't last much longer. What you see here is pretty much all that's left of the 5th Certus Fusiliers.
Exposed reactor. Watch it, Commander. Additional forces are being deployed near you.
Yeah, right on top of us. Alright. This means we don't have to walk very far.
New target, Jägermech.
That battle mech is marked for destruction. Have you attempted to contact any jump ships at the Sarna jump point?
We've tried multiple times, but the Confederation have seemed to blanket the entire system in some sort of thick electromagnetic field that's completely scrambling anything that isn't short-range communications on planet.
That would explain why we weren't reading anything on the wideband on our burn into the system.
Target destroyed.
Oh yeah, I think I like this Battle Master.
We're after. Take it out.
Tango destroyed.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
That was easier than I thought.
Target destroyed.
Away again.
I am of no use to the Capellan Confederation now. Ejected here from the fight. Go get her.
On our burn towards the system, we caught the news saying that you blokes took out the local HPG station.
I don't believe that for a second, no matter what the Confederation's state-run news says. The HPG was our only hope of contacting anyone off-world about our dire situation here. It makes no sense that we would destroy the only means of saving ourselves.
So much Tango.
With Liao shooting down our dropships and the HPG destroyed, we have no way of contacting anyone off-planet. Whoever destroyed the HPG most likely condemned us all to death.
Yeah, something seemed fishy about that. You have to be absolutely mental to even think about crossing Comstar and their HPG stations. Last time someone tried, the entire Free Worlds League found themselves without interstellar communications for almost a year. And they only got it back because their Captain General capitulated to Comstar's every demand.
Captain Damu, I'm showing no further enemies on scope. It looks like we are in the clear.
Oh yeah, I think I
Your
like this.
Lancers really pulled through for us.
Like this
Thank
Battle
you.
Master a lot.
Stick around till we're done here, then follow us. We'll talk about Marshal Davian's special assignment for you once we reach our encampment. Word of advice, though, lose the dropship. Keep it suborbital if you need to relocate. The Big Mac will shoot you out of the sky if they think you're assisting us. Whether you like it or not, you're stuck in the trenches with us till this is all over.
Yeah, I remember that now. It's all coming back to me. Yeah, this Battle Master kicks ass. Man, I cannot believe how good this thing is. I'm not sweating so much about that Stalker taking so long to get a refit. All right, let's see what we got here. Well, glad none of these are probably ever going to come back into service. I think we'll go ahead and take that Jaeger mech, though. Ought to start, definitely need to start thinking about salvaging spare parts, too. That's not too bad. Yeah, I love that Battle Master. That will be in the heavy rotation from now on. Yep, I think everybody else did all right. Thanks for watching our backs out there, Commander. Ever since McCarran's killed the majority of the Fusiliers on the Grey River, we've been in bad shape. Lots of the survivors that we've found had severe injuries or infections after weeks of surviving off in Sarna's jungle, but we've recovered a handful of MechWarriors who are still fit for service after having their mechs blasted out from under them by the armored cavalry. If you don't mind taking on extra personnel, I'll assign them over to you to use as you see fit. They're good MechWarriors, but I just don't have enough equipment to keep them in the fight. When you're ready, let's see what made Marshal Davian feel the need to send you all the way out here to this hellhole on your lonesome. All right, yeah, I guess we'll take that guy. All right. Yeah, I think we can do that one. Get more double heat sinks. All right. Double check the black market here. We're gonna hold on to our money right now. Go ahead and look at the mech market. Gonna go ahead and leave those extra ones out for now, even though that is extra overhead, but let's go ahead. See. All right, I think that's probably everything we can do for now. Commander, I've reviewed your message from Marshal Davian. I understand the urgency of your mission, but to be completely honest, the Fusiliers are in no shape to help you out. Most of our unit died when McCarran's armory ambushed us. We've barely kept ourselves alive this past month by salvaging remains as we find them. We aren't in any shape to help out in a straight-up fight, let alone track down an enemy spy network on a hostile world. But not everything is hopeless. You see, we still believe that there may be at least one other pocket of Fusiliers out there. The ones that are said to have attacked the Comstar's HPG. We've been hoping that they would respond to our SOS, but with all this damned long-range comms jamming, it's next to impossible to get a signal out. I'm actually amazed that you were able to pick it up. It's probably because your dropship's communication gear is much more powerful than your average mechs. That actually gives me an idea. If I can give you the transponder codes for our mechs and vehicles, our mechs and vehicles used in the field, you should be able to track down those responsible for the HPG attack by using the sensors on your Leopard. I don't know what got into their heads to be dumb enough to attack one of Comstar's HPGs, but if they're still alive, we all stand a much better chance surviving this if we all work together. Safety in numbers and all that. If you help us out there, I promise that we'll do our best to support you in completing your mission. I wouldn't worry about those codebooks going anywhere with the system's HPG down and all. Commercial dropships with HPG down and all commercial dropships grounded, they wouldn't be able to get those codes off-world even if they wanted to. So this is odd. Your scanners are showing that the Fusiliers remnants that attacked Comstar's HPG are still hiding amongst the ruins of the facility. I didn't want to believe that they would do something as moronic as attacking an HPG facility, but even if they did, we'll need to join forces to survive out here. Maybe with their help, we can stand a chance against McCarran's armored cavalry. All right. Yep, that's better. Mission starts in 37 days, looks like. So we're still 10 tons light. Let's see. Yeah, the Cataphract actually did pretty good last time. Let's see how that works out on this drop. All right. Yep. Mission starts in 37 days. Looks like everybody is ready to go. All right. Yeah.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We're coming up on the ruins of the HPG relay station. I've marked the map with the last known location of the Fusiliers transponders being sent. After they all went rogue. Be sure to be on your guard and watch your backs. McCarran's armored cavalry is still breathing down our necks, looking to finish us off for good. Let's go find our answers.
Arm lock.
Contact! Yeah!
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
I see them. Whoever they aren't with the Fusiliers. This is Captain Alana Damu of the 5th Certus Fusiliers. Who the hell are you, and why are you using our transponder signals?
Shadowhawk.
We serve a purpose much higher than yours, my child. I regret you coming here. Now I'm afraid I cannot allow you to leave this place alive. Die, knowing your sacrifice will usher humanity into a new golden era.
Screw that and screw you! I don't have any plans on dying today, but I do plan on dismantling you imposters piece by piece until you tell me what I want to know.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target assassin. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming.
Tango eliminated.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Ah, crap. Damn.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
That mech is on our kill list. You know what to do.
New target Warhammer. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I just took that mech out.
Sure.
Naive fool. You don't even realize you are nothing more than a pawn in someone else's game.
And I'm sure that ominous word vomit spewing from your mouth is supposed to actually mean something.
Target acquired.
Target down.
Didn't you know? Your first
Target
brain sent you
destroyed.
here to die.
Ha! Not the first time the Fusiliers have heard that one.
Target destroyed.
Holy crap.
But it's true.
Target acquired.
Davian wishes to see your Duke's prized Certus Fusiliers offered up to House Liao as a blood sacrifice. Retaliation for Duke Michael Hasek Davian's treachery, selling Federation secrets directly to Maximilian Liao.
Incoming missile. Target acquired.
Good work, Commander. It's gonna crit.
Damn.
Incoming missile. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
That's a fairly active imagination you have there. The Confederation's ambassador to New Certus kidnapped our Duke and took him to Xi'an, where Max Liao executed him in cold blood. Duke Hasek Davian was a patriot to the entire Federated Sons and died at the hands of a madman.
System offline.
Damn it. Was not ready for this. Oh, lost a leg, man.
Duke Hasek Davian was a traitor.
Yeah, don't copy my tactics.
Looks like they're all down.
Damn.
Good. Bring the support infantry out and take in as many prisoners as possible. Rip each and every one of them out of their mechs. I want answers, and we aren't going to get any if we don't bring these imposters in alive.
Holy crap, that was tough. And I didn't handle that very well. Man. Can't believe that. Let's go ahead and... Alright, let's look at the bad news. Well, lost a leg, and it allows some double heat sinks too. Wow, that's lucky. That's real lucky. Let's see how long this is going to take now. Damn. Yep. Well, see ya. Get better soon, little buddy. Yeah, that was bad. Good thing we still have a pretty deep bench. All right. Commander, sorry for my emotions getting the best of me out there, but whoever that smug son of a bitch on the comms was, he definitely knew all the right buttons to press to piss me off. My mood's greatly improved after I've been told that we were able to pry him out of his mech alive. We got lucky and he fell unconscious during battle. We weren't so lucky with his co-conspirators, though. Many of them killed themselves before they could be taken into custody. We got a handful of them, but not as many as I would have liked to capture. Whoever they are, they definitely have top-grade intelligence training, could be Maskarova or Death Commandos. But honestly, there are some huge holes in that theory. They wanted to trap us here and attack the HPG to frame House Davian in the eyes of Comstar. While the broad strokes make sense, other major details don't. They never once called for McCarrans to reinforce them, and I'm glad too, because they were kicking our ass pretty good on their own. They have no forms of ID, and they don't act like any Capellan I've ever seen, and most of all, they know things that no Capellan intelligence officer would ever divulge to us. If I'm being honest, the whole of them gives me the creeps. We've put all the survivors under enhanced interrogation and came up with zero answers as to who they are and why they destroyed the HPG, but plenty of seemingly random bits of information regarding Yorinaga Kurita and a Lao counteroffensive plans for a raid against New Avalon. NAIS campus and other things that were clearly way too implausible to be true. Among the random bits of information they did divulge was the location of all Masquerova facilities on Sarna and confirmation that they did receive a priority message from Tigress months ago. They claim it's buried in a sea of thousands of other reports that began flooding into their offices since the fall of Tikhonov. These must be your lost codebooks, Commander, and if it's true, then the Masquerova do have it, but they don't yet know the value of the content they possess. Although we didn't find any additional Fusilier survivors, a deal's a deal, Commander. I'll spare what I can to assist you in a raid against the identified Masquerova headquarters. It won't be much, but with this new intel, it should hopefully be enough for you to get your job done. All right, so Sarna Part 3 is another raid. Thanks to our imposter friends, we've tracked down Masquerova facilities that administer the entire of the Sarna commonality and have confirmed that the codebooks were delivered to at least one of the marked facilities. Destroy every target at the marked nav points and get out of there. I'll deploy commandos to verify that everything at the marked facilities are destroyed. Yeah, so mainly the reason I lock the arms, it depends on the mech I'm using, but like with the Battle Master, since it doesn't really matter since it's carrying all those lasers in the torso, but it just kind of sometimes it's good to have that extra firing arc, but a lot of times it just kind of throws me off. And then plus, if you're trying to go for an alpha strike and your arms are misaligned, you're going to waste it. But yeah, for the Battle Master, I mainly do it just because those when the arms swish around the way they do, it just kind of throws me off a little bit. But yeah, if you've got a mech that's got mixed weapons in the arms and the torso, and you're going for an alpha strike, it's better to lock the arms. Better pay attention to what the hell I'm doing here. Yeah, I didn't, All right. Yep. So the Battle Master's down for a while. It's okay. Yeah, this is 300 tons too, so. I think I'm going to go for the Archer, and let's see. Try the Banshee out there too. Yeah, I think we'll try that. Yeah, I think we're gonna drop with this. All these guys are about the same speed.
Right, Commander. We were able to learn the location of Sarna's Meskarovka headquarters and support facilities around the capital city of Sarna from our captured impostors. If your stolen codebooks were delivered anywhere, it would have been at any of the marked facilities for decoding. With the HPG system down, it's fairly safe to assume the codebooks would not have been able to make it off-planet, even if they were decoded.
Close map.
So if you can destroy them here, it's unlikely Liao will be able to retrieve them again. We are deep in enemy territory here, so I can only support you with a small team of commandos. They will tail you and verify the destruction of the codebooks once you destroy the marked buildings. This is your mission, and I need to tend to the Fusiliers and plan our next move. So I'll leave the rest of this up to you and Rihanna. Best of luck.
And to you, Captain Damu. I've got nothing to add to that, Commander. So let's get the job done.
Destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Threat eliminated.
Arm lock.
Got another one.
There's our first target. Let's be quick about this, Commander.
Red Raiders just took out one of our facilities. Contact Colonel McCarran. We need assistance immediately. We cannot afford to lose our regional intelligence operations.
Looks like we've got their attention, Commander. Just keep at it.
Add one more to my kill count.
Hopefully they can keep those guys busy. I'm going to go in here, and I hope these other two sites are as easy as that last one was.
Target neutralized.
New target, Grasshopper. Target destroyed.
All personnel, I'm initiating protocol Fenshu. Evacuate all facilities. Destroy and burn all hard drives, computers, and data caches before you evacuate. Make sure we leave nothing but ashes for these deviant dogs.
Oh, man.
That's the last facility. The infantry will take it from here. We need to evacuate now, before McCarran's armored cavalry shows up in force. Make your way to the marked exfil site.
Lance, form on me.
Moving into formation, Commander.
Oh, man.
Tango eliminated.
Rifleman's taking a beating again.
New target, awesome.
Yeah!
Lance on my Tango.
Copy on shared target.
Target destroyed.
Target down.
Man. Alright, we got shot up more than I wanted to, but... Damn. Nice we could take that. Took that awesome. Yeah. Didn't do very well on salvage this time, but... yeah, it's not too bad. Kept all the parts of the rifleman this time. Alright. I meant to pay a little more attention to this guy too. I think he did pretty good though. Yeah. Oh hell, I didn't think that that laser got fixed. Well, yeah, we're starting to lose a little ground on repairs there, but Sarna Part 4. Congratulations, completing your mission, Commander. My commandos report that the second the Masquerova saw infantry investigating their destroyed sites, they initiated protocols to destroy everything rather than see Confederation secrets fall into our hands. We were able to capture a handful of random data drives for good measure, but I doubt there's anything of immediate value to us on them. Although your mission for Marshal Davian is now complete, I'm afraid that you're still trapped on Sarna just like the rest of us. Lao forces still maintain air superiority and will destroy your dropship if you attempt to leave the system, just as they destroyed all of ours. But not all hope is lost. We just captured a scouting patrol from a local militia and were able to tap into McCarran's comm systems. Well, we know they will change the transmission codes the second they realize one of their patrols is missing. We learn that McCarran is squarely focused on destroying the remnants of the Crater Cobras and the Screaming Eagles, the Cirrus Fusiliers, mercenary support battalion for the Sarna campaign. They're still alive and have been causing the Big Mac nothing but problems for months now. We've used your Leopard sensors to pinpoint their position, through their assigned transponder codes, and we verified that they're still alive and moving, although they were too far for us to make radio contact through all this electromagnetic jamming. This is the best news we've received since you all arrived to help us. Commander, we'll need you to make initial contact with them. At the moment, their reported location is too far away from our Fusiliers to make without abandoning our wounded and prisoners. I'll prep everyone for transport and begin to slowly migrate our surviving personnel in their general direction. Your forces can fly ahead in your dropship and make initial contact with their forces and plan a rendezvous point for us. The mercenaries have been moving their forces repeatedly, trying to stay one step ahead of McCarran's armored cavalry. Judging by their movements, it appears that they are migrating towards the ruins of a derelict warship located deep in the northern Yakarlos, which will be the most ideal spot for you to make contact with them. This might be the last time we see each other, Commander, so before you go, I just want to say thanks for everything. You've given all the remaining Fusiliers hope that we'll make it out of this one way or another. All right. So this is Warzone. Commander, Crater Cobras and the Screaming Eagles are taking shelter in a derelict warship from the early Succession Wars. Make contact with them, then alert us to the proposed rendezvous location. We'll stand a much better chance surviving Sarna if we can work together. All right. Hopefully we can get some good salvage here. Yeah, and the rifleman, gotta switch that. Yeah, I've got to switch that out. We need something a little heavier than that anyway. So. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that or not. Let's see. I think that works. I think that works better. Yep.
The ruins of the derelict warship are straight ahead, Commander. The Crater Cobras and the Screaming Eagles have taken refuge in its interior. If we want to have any chance of getting out of this mess alive, we're going to need their help. Let's hope they aren't in as dire straits as we are.
Show map. Close map.
Amazing. I never thought I would ever see one of the ancient warships. These things used to be at the top of the food chain when it came to the supreme military power of the Star League. Massive spacecraft that acted as jump ships, armed to the teeth with naval weapons and assault dropships.
And were often used to rain death across entire systems with nuclear fire and chemical strikes. Untold billions died at the hands of these monsters. It's not surprising that they were the first things to be targeted and destroyed in the early Succession Wars.
Lance, form on me.
We're moving in behind you, Commander.
This guy's strung out there.
Those
those mechs. They're broadcasting Federated Suns IFF. You out there, identify yourselves.
We are an independent detachment of the 2nd Crucis Lancers on special assignment. We're here to help.
Brianna Campbell? Is that you? I thought you were with that Merc outfit from the Galahad War Games. What are you doing broadcasting Davian military IFFs?
That's a long story for another time. For now, we're hoping to help each other out of this mess.
That's highly optimistic of you. We dug into this position to defend ourselves from an incoming advance from the 3rd McCarran's Armored Cavalry. They've been probing our defenses for the past week after we repelled an all-out assault from them at Graves Hallow. If you want to help, join us, and let's push these bastards back. Keep us in good enough shape, and we might just live to see tomorrow.
Colonel Westrick, enemy scouts just crossed the outer perimeter. They're here!
Well, okay then. Let's get to work. Rihanna, Commander, we'll appreciate the assist here. Keep our mercs in fighting shape. We won't be any good to you dead.
Ruh-roh.
New target, Locust.
This will not reflect well on me.
Exposed reactor. Watch it, Commander.
My weapon systems are gone.
Reserve forces from McCarran's appear to be crossing the perimeter. Things are going to heat up quickly here.
Understood. We should be able to pull through if we can keep our forces in the fight.
We'll do our best, Colonel.
I just took that mech out.
New target, Raven. Target destroyed.
Arm block. Arm block. Okay, don't. Alright. We got him here. Oh, crap. Let them come in through the choke points. You know, yeah, looks like that's not going to happen.
New target, Javelin. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Enemy mech down.
New target, Spider. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target acquired.
Oh, man.
See that? It's gone critical.
That mech is heavily damaged.
Acquired.
Dynasty unit, focus fire.
Target destroyed.
Commander's kill is about to explode.
What?
our mech out of the fight.
Alright, halfway there. We're not doing too bad. I stopped wasting ammo on those ravens. Oh, here's the next wave.
New target, Griffin.
Lance on my tango.
Engaging with Lance.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Lance on my tango.
Copy, Commander. Lance target confirmed.
Target destroyed. New target, Hunchback. Target destroyed.
Targets neutralized.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Here's the big boys.
New target, Battlemaster.
Ah, shit. Wish I had one of those. Still pretty fresh.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Lance on my tango.
Copy. The commander's target is our target.
Incoming missile. Target acquired.
The last of the rear guard are moving in to engage.
God, these bastards just don't give up. Crater Cobras, stay strong. We've almost got them.
Five more.
Target acquired.
Yeah!
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target, Shadowhawk. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming missile. New target, Vindicator.
Damn reactor breach. What a waste.
Incoming missile.
Man, so much tango.
Enemy mech neutralized.
Ammo low. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Man, so much tango.
Target received. Engaging.
All remaining McLaren's forces appear to be withdrawing. For
Damn.
now, our forces are in the clear.
You have our thanks, Commander, but without us being able to transmit off system, I'm very skeptical about our overall chances at survival. A very strong ECM field is preventing us from contacting anyone at the system's jump point. We have a long shot plan to try to get a message off-world. With your help, we might just be able to do it. Come by our command center and I'll share the details with you.
See, that went pretty well. God. Oh, man. 1 point. All we needed is 1 point. We could have had another Battle Master. It's all right. Let's see what else we got down here. Yep. Go for the archer, and what else? Let's see. Take Yep, it's not a bad haul. Say everybody contributed pretty well to that. All right, Commander, it's great to see you again. I only wish we were meeting under better circumstances. You have my thanks for keeping us in a good enough shape to see tomorrow. While I still can't spare too much equipment, I do have a MechWarrior that's been disposed of their mech in recent fighting. If you have a mech for them, they'll serve you well. I'll send them over to your dropship. Let's catch up for a drink in my tent. I'm curious to know why the hell you're even on this rock in the first place. All right, and I guess we'll take her. All right. And we'll probably go ahead. I think we'll go ahead and send that to cold storage, though. I think we need to leave that out. All right. And taking a look at the clock on the wall, I'd say this is probably a good stopping point, because we'll go ahead and take a peek at this next mission, but I don't think we're going to do it. Go ahead and get a little preview of what we'll start with next time, though. Let's see, so That sure is some story you got there, Commander. Well, I'm glad to hear that Captain Damn You was able to rally a number of survivors from the Fusiliers' ranks. You won't find much sympathy for their plight among my men after what Hearthstone pulled. You see, things went sideways for us the second we arrived in system after they heard Maximilian Lau killed their beloved Duke. General Hearthstone ordered the 5th Sirtis Fusiliers to charge ahead of our invasion flotilla on a high G burn that jumped the gun on the agreed-upon invasion schedule. They beat us to the planet's surface by 2 days, hoping to satisfy their lust for revenge. All they did was walk face first into a trap that doomed them all. I can still hear their screams as they broadcast in the vain hope that we would save them while we were still over a day away from reaching the planet. The Screaming Eagles and I decided that despite the incompetence of Hearthstone and the Fusiliers, we could not deviate from our contracted invasion plan. If we packed it up and left for home, we might have lived, but we would have never been able to find an MRB-backed work again. We came to the joint decision that we would drop in-system and fight McCarran's armored cavalry in a protracted guerrilla war in an attempted to get a message off-system requesting reinforcements from the armed forces of the Federated Suns. Little did we know that the Capellans had some kind of jamming field that disrupts long-range communications planet-wide. Those bastards kept their jammers off so we could listen to the Fusiliers plead for their lives on our approach, only to flip the switch and jam our comms the second we hit atmosphere. We've been trying to figure a way to get a message out to the jump point ever since. Commander, we've spent months scouting out facilities that the Capellans use to disrupt long-range communications on planet. But with our numbers, we've always determined that assaulting one was too high risk. With you here, we might be able to pull it off. We know the Capellans are gunning for us. So we'll pull the Big Mac's attention away from a number of regional jamming arrays. We should be able to thin their defenses enough to where you can perform a targeted strike and bring those jammers down. It'll be just like Galahad. We draw them away, and you see that the mission gets done. I'll be straight up with you, Commander. This mission is critical to us being able to get a message out of the system. I don't know how much longer any of us can last down here, but if you give us a month or so, we can plan for an assault on these jamming facilities. So take your time to prepare your forces and be ready for anything. We may need to deploy in consecutive missions depending on how McCarran reacts to the jammers being destroyed. So make sure you complete as many repairs and refits as possible before we execute this mission. Godspeed, my friend. And we'll see you on the other side. Yeah, I think we're going to save that one for tomorrow, or for Friday probably, because I don't remember exactly how this ends up, but I know it's not going to get any easier. And otherwise though, I think we'll be in pretty good shape as far as repairs go, because everybody will be I think just about everybody will be ready to go before we start this. But yeah, that's going to be for Friday. So I appreciate everybody coming to hang out and support the stream, and I think we'll do it again on Friday. But until then,